Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Cancer, you guys got drop spirit, see the big picture, number 29 making an 11. I think you know what this is about because there's something here that if you take a microscope to it and you look at it with a microscope, you're gonna see some shit, right? Like it's kind of like, you know, when they look at your skin on with a really magnified lens and they see, you know, you can see those facial mites, right, that live on your skin, but you would never know they're there. But if you took a microscope and you started picking at your skin, you'd start to see that there are, you know, microscopic things on your face, and that could like drive a person crazy, right? And I feel like that's what they're telling you not to do, right? So there's a situation that I feel like if you take a look at the big picture, the big idea, it's a blessing, right? But if you look at it with a microscope, right, and you pick onto a tiny moment, it's reminding me of all the research that's being put out right now. People take like a tiny scope, a tiny lens of research and say like, oh yeah, this is exactly what these are the results we want to see, right? But in reality, when you're doing research and you're doing like research, right, on whatever it is, you have to take a look at like long term. You can't just take a look at one little part that fits the narrative that you want it to fit. You have to take a look at the entire research, right? So if the research is supposed to span over a year, then you have to look at the year. You can't just look at 2 months of the year and say like, okay, yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is what I hope to find. So we're going to put this picture up because that shows those 2 months show the narrative that we wish to like relay. That's what I'm getting with this. It's like if you took a very big microscope and took only a part of the story, it would be pretty tragic. Like one part of the story is pretty tragic. That's what I'm getting. One part of this history or story, whatever you're looking at, is a little bit sad. But in reality, if you take a look at the entire thing, the entire year, for example, you'll see that there's more to it. And that's what's important, right? The idea that there is more to the story. And that's what I'm getting here. Like the key to your happiness right now is not to look at something so harshly and just one little point in time. It's to kind of look at the entire, let's just say your history with someone spans over like 10 years, right? If you take a look at 1 year, it might have been pretty bad, right? That 1 year. But if you look at the entirety of the 10 years, in reality, there was more positive than negatives, right? That's another way you could look at it. Same thing with like making money, right? When you start a career, it's a little bit difficult. In the beginning, you might not be making a lot of money. And if you took a scope or a lens and you only focused on the first 2 months in your growth of money, you might see that that's not the best, you know, you're not making a lot of money. But if you took a look at it over years, you'd see that your business was expanding and over time things got better and better. So again, this can relate to anything. This could relate to money. This could relate to a relationship. I feel like this is a relationship that, you know, there has been points in it where it hasn't necessarily been the most positive, but overall, I feel like it brought you a lot of happiness. So again, I'm never a person that says like, yeah, I'd be in a toxic situation, etc. So everyone has to like use their own, you know, like their own logic here when looking at a situation and, you know, making sure you choose what's best for you. But whatever this is, they're telling you, I think when they say look at the big picture and with the sun coming out, I feel like that's saying that there's more happy times, there's more positivity in this relationship than negativity. And if that's not the case, then maybe this relationship is not for you. But if this relationship was something that brought you a lot of happiness into your life, then I think you have your answer, Cancer. So let's find out what this is about. So, Cancer, what I'm getting with this read is that it's exactly like what I was saying in the meditative session. You can take a look at this relationship and take a look at like 1 or 2 months of it, or you can take a look at the entire relationship as a whole, right? And that's literally your decision right now. You take a look at it as like one little part of it, or you take a look at the entire thing, the entire friendship as a whole, right? And that's what is leading you, that's going to help you with your decision. But again, everyone's different. Everyone's going to look at it a different way, right? Like you can look at it as, you know, again, you can look at it as, I spent, you know, all this time, I spent all that time alone. Let's just say this is something that ended and I spent all that time alone, and, you know, you're just looking at the time that you spent alone and not the time you spent with this person, right? The time that you guys weren't really together. And you're like, that's what I choose to do. I choose to just look at the time alone and, you know, how much better I was off with, well, like I was well off without them, right? And some of you are going to look at only the time that you were with them and you were happy, and you're not going to look at the time of pain, right? So I get there was a lot of ups and downs in this relationship. I really think that this could be a fire sign because I have the sun out. I honestly think it's a Leo. We have the sun twice with the fire sign, right? Which is Aries, Leo, Sag in reverse. So this person, I feel like, definitely has Leo in their chart. Doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign, but someone who has Leo in their chart for sure. But yeah, this person, there's been a lot of ups and downs, and you see clearly. This is you. You see everything very clearly. Now it's like, what part of the relationship are you going to take a look at in order to make your decision, right? Because you're being led to a decision here with the 10, right? And there's someone who's looking at a portal or looking at a door, and you have the decision whether you want to go or not, right? You have the decision whether you want to stay. You have the decision. You have all the power here. So again, it's what you choose to see. That's what I'm saying. I think you're very abundant right now. I think you're fine. I don't think you need anybody. This is not about needing someone. This is about what's going to be best for you in your life. And I feel, again, I'm not going to tell you guys. Oh my God, it's so weird. I'm not going to tell you guys what you should see, because again, everyone's going to see something different. And I really feel like it's based on what you look at. Again, you look at the entire relationship as a whole. You look at the part where you were alone, or you look at the part where you were most happy. I think personally, I think that looking at it as a whole is the best way to look at it. But what I'm also getting with this is that it might not necessarily be over. So when you are looking at something as a whole, is it even over yet? Right? Again, that's up to you, right? It's up to you to see it as a whole or to see one tiny part of it. That's what I'm getting with this person, with this relationship. Like, it's easy to just look at it when you were alone or in pain, and it's easy to just look at when you guys were happy. But look at it as a whole. It's a mixed bag, right? That's what I'm getting. It's definitely a mixed bag. And again, you have the choice to let this go, or you have the choice to keep it. Again, you can like run away from it, or you can. Again, I get that there was highs and lows, right? There was highs and lows. I keep getting that with this read. There were highs and there were lows. I see that this person, this was energy from them in the past. With the 7 of Cups, I feel like this was their, you know, ego, that they had a lot of options. They could have put in work, or they decided not. They could have put in work and maybe they didn't. They had like a choice to put in work or to run away. And I feel like this person maybe ran away, and that's how you see this person. Again, I think this person has a lot of faces, right? Just how we have like our dark and our light. You saw this person's dark and their light. So now it's like, what do you choose to see when it comes to making this decision, the dark or the light of this person? Whatever you do, Cancer, this is going to bring some sort of finality, right, with the world. Like, this is it. Like, you kind of make the decision at this point whether you want to end things with this person or whether you think that there's still something left here in this relationship. I feel like they're trying to say there's no such thing as coincidence. Coincidence? It's just very odd because we have the 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, right? And then we have the Sun. Again, we start and end with the Sun. So I think they're trying to say, like, for everyone, it's going to be different. For everyone, you can do whatever you decide to do. For everyone, you can really just, again, it depends what you look at. That's all I'm getting here. It depends what you look at. I don't really understand this love card in reverse. There's a love card here in reverse. I feel like you've gone very stable being single. That's what I'm getting. You've gone very stable being single. And there could have been another party here involved with this Queen of Coin. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel like maybe this person might have been juggling somebody. I feel like there could have been, again, this seems like there was somebody else involved. When you guys broke up, this person might have gone into another relationship. And now I feel like they're not juggling that anymore, right? There's something here about again, when someone comes back into your life, it's always for a reason, right? And this person could have ended a relationship. I'm getting that with the Hangman and the Two of Coins in reverse. Like they're not juggling somebody anymore. They're making moves in their life towards feeling abundant. They could be saying that there wasn't any love really in this situation because the love card's in reverse. But maybe that's how you feel about this person. Like, you know, this person, I don't think this person ever put you in a third party. I just feel like this person, as you guys weren't together, because I feel like there was definitely a breakup between the two of you. When this person was like in their shadow, they might have met somebody else and they were with that person. But they're making a decision towards happiness, and I feel like that could honestly be towards you. So again, this is all in your hands. That's all I'm getting, Libra. I don't know why I'm saying Libra. Cancer, this is all in your hands. I'm not even doing Libra today, so it's really weird. Yeah, Cancer. You might have Libra in your chart, or you might just be an Empress. But yeah, it's so weird. Maybe Libra's reading this week is gonna... I haven't even done Libra's reading. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm doing it tomorrow, so it's so weird. Anyway, Cancer, let's... I just want to find out a little bit more about this person. They're coming up as the Chariot with the stars. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're gonna try to approach you, yeah, to put in some sort of work with you. But the Ace of Swords is in reverse. I don't know if you necessarily trust this person, or I don't know if they're telling you the truth. Let's find out more about this person. It's very odd that they're coming up here, Cancer, in high honor, because high honor means like they're telling the truth, but then we have the sword here in reverse. So I wonder if that's just you not believing what they say when they actually come in and make an offer. Again, maybe you're worried about a relationship they had in the past, but I'm getting here, if there was a relationship here in the past, this was not something, I mean, this has love in reverse, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling like this wasn't necessarily the best situation, and that's why they kind of left that situation. But again, you don't want to be anybody's option, and I understand that. So you, again, Cancer, you have all the power here. You can decide whatever you want to decide. I see here with the Lovers and the Gift, I honestly feel that this relationship brought you a lot of happiness, but does the happiness outweigh what the sadness that was brought to you? That's a decision that you're going to have to make. That's all I'm getting with this read. It's like you can go either way with this, depending on what part of the relationship you look at. Again, what part is the part that matters most to you? I don't necessarily think this has to be over if you don't want it to be over. But again, you have the power to end it right here, right now. Like, this is all on you. I think this person would like to maybe be again with you. But it's after failing, obviously. It's after, you know, making I don't know if in life we have wrong decisions, because maybe this decision to be with this person brought them more clarity, and the clarity was that they really wanted to be with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, again, when you say bad decision, when you say right decision, is there a right and a wrong decision in terms of, I mean, I guess there is, you know, like cheating is obviously not the right decision. So again, I don't think that this was cheating though. I just think this is someone who has more clarity that you are someone they want to be with. Does that mean that you have to choose them? No, Cancer, it's whatever you want. But yeah, I feel like this person did bring a lot of happiness at one point. You guys were lovers at one point. And again, it's really up to you. It's up to you. We have Despair at the bottom of the deck. With Thief, again, Leo got Thief. I'm getting a lot of Thief. I mean, Leo. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of Leo here. But yeah, we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. It's really up to you. Let's pull some advice, Cancer. Yeah, what I get with Sappho, the poetess, I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely. I feel like this person has made you stronger. This person, for some reason, has made you stronger. This person has maybe even activated your third eye. I'm getting that with the Queen of Air. Maybe that's why I'm getting a lot of Libra. I just feel like this person maybe has put you... I think you made yourself an empress. I don't think that anybody makes somebody else something, but I think this relationship, the bad of it made you stronger, to be honest. It made you more independent. It made you have to love yourself more. You know, when someone, when there's a breakup or somebody leaves us in our lives, we start to question our value, right? We're not supposed to, but that's something that, I feel like that's happened to me, where I'm like, well, it wasn't me, and I've had to like regain myself, right? And I think that this relationship really taught you who it is that you are. So again, it's a very tricky thing. Look at the big picture here. If you've been able to gain more independence, more love for yourself, and you're at a very strong point in your life where you're very happy and you're being on your own, then you already know the answer. And if this person has really, again, I get there's no such thing as coincidence. I don't know, Cancer. You can do whatever you want here. Your guess is as good as mine. I honestly feel it's depending on what you look at. I definitely feel like this person made you stronger. I definitely feel like this person made you who it is that you are today. Whoever this person is, they had like a very big impact on your life. And I definitely feel like you might have had the same impact on them. So again, we're beginning and ending with the sun. And I like this Eight of Coins. This is someone who, again, do you see how she's very independent? She's very well, she's full of abundance. You have abundance here twice. There's something that this relationship did bring you. And again, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to this, Cancer. It's whatever you decide, but you're seeing clearly. So whatever your first thought of, like whatever you intuitively think about this person, I think, you're right. And I also think like you taught this person a lot as well. So I feel like this is definitely a soulmate that, for whatever reason came into your life. Again, there's too much, I'm just going to leave it there, Cancer. I think this could go either way. I feel like it's up to you. But yeah, like, you hold the key now to whatever it is that you want. If you want to open the door, you can open, and if you want to leave it closed, you can. So yeah, just keep loving yourself. And I appreciate the cycle for what it was, if you're leaving it behind. But again, anything you decide, Cancer, just use your best judgment and use your intuition, because you're on point right now with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cup. So yeah, Cancer, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.